Welcome to Swinney Stadium, game number 2 for the UMKC Roos here on Roo TV. I am Yalexi. Thank you for joining us. The Roos have a big game coming up here against the number 9 team in the country, the Utah Utes, as the teams enter the field. This is one of the most anticipated matchups of this early college football season. Utah is fresh off a big win over the Miami Hurricanes at home last week. So they're going to come into tonight as a tough opponent. We'll see if the Roos can get it done. Still no team has been able to defeat the Roos in the past 2 years. They have not lost a game yet. Here's number 8 returning this up to the 22-yard line. There's a look at the tight end for Utah. He had 5 catches and a touchdown last week. Stone Motupa-Kapu. He's quite a weapon for them, and he's a big guy. Utah starts on offense, 1st and 10. Fans making a lot of noise for this UMKC home opener. And stuffed right up the middle, Dorian Kurtz with the tackle. Only a gain of a yard. So now 2nd down and 9. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 motions. This is Bird Ficklin swinging it out. Up to the 28-yard line goes number 1. Bird Ficklin is the Utah quarterback, dual threat. One of the better quarterbacks in the country, up and coming. He can make his mark tonight. Ficklin over the middle, incomplete. So just not on the same page with his receiver. And so it's a 3 and out. Utah has to punt. Roos defense picking up right where they left off last week. A terrific performance against Washington. Here's Jamie Jamison on the return, out of bounds at the 33. Well, let's take a look at Vincent Terranova stats from last week. A $172. Couple of touchdowns on the ground, also had 1 through the air. Won the Heisman Trophy last season. Looking to do it again. Looking to go back-to-back. Well, there's a lot of talent on this Roos offense. Here's Terranova off the right side. Oh, what a stiff arm. 1st down and more. Into Utah territory, out of bounds at the 43. Oh, that was an impressive run. And that's one way to get the game started on the ground. Now spreading it out here on 1st and 10. Yoakum with time underneath. Coming back for it is Brad Ross for a gain of 4. That brings up 2nd and 6. And they'll give it up the middle. Terranova is close to the 1st down. That'll bring up 3rd and inches. Third and less than half a yard. Roger Handy goes in motion. Yoakum waiting to snap it. Now he does. And he got it. 1st down. That wasn't a gimme, but Terranova got there. Fresh set of downs for the Roos. Under center is Yoakum. He'll fake it to Terranova. He's pressured. Gets it off, and that is caught by Mason Short, the 2nd tight end, inside the 20-yard line. Yoakum doing a good job getting rid of that ball before taking a sack. Play action here. And wide open, Terranova. Jukes, breaks a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. First touchdown of the game, courtesy of Vincent Terranova. A receiving touchdown. And it's 7-0 UMKC. 6 plays, 66 yards. Strong start. for the Roos. Here's the kickoff by Dean Epperson. Taken from the 4, crossing the 20, gets up to the 22. We'll see how the Roos do on defense. They looked great the opening series. A fake option. He didn't pitch it back. He couldn't in time. Jamie Jamison made the stop. A loss of 2. Now spreading it out, empty backfield. Keeper Ficklin picks up 6. And now it's 3rd and 6. Man in motion. Play action. Ficklin has some running room. Can he get there? Yes, he can, just barely for the first down. Ficklin will use his legs when he has to. On first down, look at the time he has. And look at the room he has to run across midfield into Roos territory. Maybe the Utes offense is picking up some steam here, some momentum. Now on the Roos side of the field, another design quarterback run. Ficklin picks up 3. Under center this time. Play fake. Open in the flat. Tried to spin, and he's immediately tackled. So it'll be 3rd down and 6. In the pistol. Play fake, Ficklin, pressured, fires, caught. Or no, it's knocked out. Stone Mutupakua couldn't hold on to it. So they will punt. This is an area of the field and down a distance where you could go for it, but they're taking the safe route, and they pin the Roos deep at the 4. We'll see what kind of play call they go with here. Backed up. Joachim will take the snap from his own end zone. And he will fake it to Terranova. Got to get it off. He does. It's Terranova with the catch. Up the sideline. Big gainer. Up to the 31-yard line. A pickup of 27. Well, that's how you give yourself some breathing room. If you're the defense, you might want to account for number 10. Joachim. Going wide open. Ross. Who covered him? 2nd and inches coming up. That was the 2nd catch of the game for Ross. Trap play up the middle, and Terranova didn't get there. So it's going to be 3rd down and inches. And not very many inches. Maybe a couple. In the pistol. Short motions. They will hand it off and get it. Taking a shot, but getting a hard-earned first down. So the drive continues from just across their own 41-yard line. In the pistol once again. Joachim drops, throws. He's got a man over the middle. First down to Brandon Vreeland. Just another weapon. In Utah territory now. Joachim, 4-man rush. Holds it for a while, then finds Barcher's right side. He's out of bounds at the 23. This offensive line doing a fantastic job of giving Ian Joachim time in the pocket to let these plays develop. Hand off up the middle, running room. Tackled by Chenault, and that is going to be the last play of the first quarter. 7-0, UMKC off to a strong start against Utah, the 9th-ranked team in the country. UMKC 2nd-ranked, and they feel very disrespected by that. They showed that last week, and I think they're showing that again tonight. They feel as though they deserve to be number 1. Yoakum in the gun on 2nd and 3. RPO. Here's the catch and quickly tackled. Wilson unable to get there. Sean Wilson, the transfer, had a big opening game last week against the Huskies, including a long 42-yard touchdown reception. Couldn't get the first down that time. 3rd and 2. Yoakum delivers. He's got the first down to Vreeland. That sets up 1st and goal. From the 9. Yoakum looks and throws end zone for the touchdown. That's Vreeland. Dean Epperson makes it 14-0 Roos. This offense is rolling. That drive started from the 3-yard line. They counted as a 10-play, 97-yard drive. Thought the ball was spotted at the 4, but hey, we'll take that extra yard. It's a 97-yard drive. 1st and 10 for Utah from their own 15. Handoff. Only a gain of about 3. That's Riley on the carry. They do have a dynamic running back who really hasn't been involved here in the early going. Now he motions. Ficklin with a blitz coming and hits his man over the middle for the first down up to the 30. This Roos defense only allowed 7 points last week. They have been on fire. Crosser complete for a gain of 3. And they're going to go with the no huddle. Try to catch this defense off guard. Play fake. It's a read option. And Ficklin gets it up to the 36. Third down and 6 without a huddle once again, and Ficklin dropped. It looked like Roebuck was going to break that tackle and then keep running, but he couldn't hold on to the ball. Maybe it was knocked out from behind, but either way, it is a punt. And Jamison will return it from the 21 up to the 36-yard line, a 15-yard return. First down and 10 for UMKC, looking to add to their 14-0 lead. Vreeland motions right to left, tearing over the deep back, and they'll fake it to him. Over the middle, and caught! Daniel Barchers down to the 30-yard line. Almost broke that one free, but they'll take that big gainer. 2 catches, 50 yards now for Barchers tonight. He is a big play threat for sure. Terranova up the middle, he gets 2. Second down and 8 from the left hash. From the 27-yard line. Here's a screen and Terranova broke a tackle. How did he get out of that? That's going to set up 3rd and 2. That looked like that was going for a loss. Instead, 3rd down and 2. for the Rouge from the 21. Yoakum to throw. And he hits Bargers, breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Rouge! Bargers with an excellent play. Yoakum with his third touchdown pass of the night. UMKC is rolling. 21-zip. This team may be even better than last year. They are just methodical to start the season. First down and 10 for Utah. They got quite the deep hole to climb out of here. Ficklin in the pistol. The Rouge have guys up on the line. Are they sending pressure? They will hand it off. Riley with a big run across the 40 up to the 42. The Utes are dangerous offensively. They are a team that can make a comeback, so UMKC cannot relax here. Riley picks up a couple of yards. He has 23 rushes on only 4 carries. A little surprising that Utah hasn't given the ball to him more. Although they have run some read options and Ficklin has kept it almost every time. He fires a dart over the middle here for the first down. Utah now moving the ball. And it looks like some rain is starting to fall here at Swinney Stadium. We knew there was a chance coming in. Riley up the middle. He's tackled by Godwin, and now they're in the red zone for the first time tonight. Looking to get on the board. Now, if you're a team trying to make a rally attempt, you don't want it to start raining, that's for sure. Ficklin now has to try to throw a wet ball, and he just tosses it into the stands, or tried to. It's a throwaway, 2nd and 10. Up the middle, and a first down and a touchdown. Good looking run there by the backup running back, and he's also a weapon. So Utah is on the board. They're trying to make this a game. It's 21-7. Here's the kickoff. Jamison on the return from the 3. Gotta wonder why these guys don't just fair catch every time. They never get to the 25 on these returns. First and 10, UMKC starts this drive with 3:24 to work with. Plenty of time until halftime. Jet sweep. And a nice gain for Ross. A gain of 6. Terranova and short in the backfield here with Yoakum in the gun on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, it's Terranova for 2. So that brings up 3rd and 2 for the Rouge. Utah would love a stop here, but they won't get it. There's Brad Ross with the catch on the RPO across midfield, and another first down for UMKC. They continue to be virtually unstoppable offensively. And Yoakum quickly throws it to Sean Wilson. Should have handed it off. That's the loss of 2. Wilson had nowhere to go. We're at the 2-minute timeout. The Rouge trying to add to this lead. 21-7 as the rain continues to fall. Yoakum pressured. Has to get it quickly to Vreeland. Nice gain of 6 yards. Will make this 3rd down much more manageable. from the 44. Play fake. Yoakum has to get it off, and he's going to take a big sack back at his 47-yard line. So it'll be 4th down. They'll have to punt with 1:29 to go in this first half. Out of bounds at the 12. A pretty good punt. Utes have a lot of work to do here. Through the rain and the crowd noise. They'll hand it off. They're not going to go aggressive here. All right. Loss of 1. Ficklen does snap it quickly. Tried to run it first. And incomplete. That is knocked out. 3rd and 11. Draw play. They almost got the first down, but they won't. And now UMKC will use a timeout. They'll have some time to work with when they get the ball back here on 4th and 3. Utah sends out the punting unit. Jamison awaits. It's a pretty deep punt. And the Roos will take over from their own 32. Knowing this UMKC team, I expect them to be somewhat aggressive here. Yoakum steps up, comeback route, and nice play. That's Brandon Vreeland making the catch. And, well, now Utah's going to challenge to see if Vreeland actually caught that ball. Was the ball moving? It looked like he had 2 feet in, but was the ball moving at all? And the call on the field stands. So 1st and 10, 33 seconds to go. From the 45, Yoakum quickly over the middle, hits Vreeland again. And they're going to use a timeout. 1 left. So that's another first down. From the Utah 44-yard line, 28 seconds to go. Yoakum looks, fires over the middle. That's incomplete. It was dropped by Barchers. Got a man on him. Chenault made a nice play to force the ball out of there. So 2nd down and 10. Yoakum in the gun. Looking to throw. Can't find anyone. And just gets it off. 3rd down and 10. And the shotgun again. 3-man rush. Should have time. And he does. Delivers to Vincent Terranova with the spin move. Timeout called. As they will have it at the 14-yard line. Now no timeouts left. You have to be careful. Man, what is Carlos Harrison doing? I think he's going to send out a field goal unit. He doesn't want to take any chances. Yoakum taking a sack or throwing it in the field of play. So he sends out Dean Epperson to get the 3 points. 24-7. And that should take us to halftime, as I assume Utah will just hand the ball off. Unless they get a kick return touchdown here. Well, we don't ever see that happen. Nope. Well, they're going to line up in quarterback kneel formation. They won't even hand it off. The rain's picking up a little bit here at Swinney Stadium. So that's halftime. What a first half for the UMKC Roos. And on the other side of this break, we'll see if this rain lets up a little bit. It's coming down hard. And we're back for the start of the second half. UMKC gets the ball to start. And guess what? It's still raining. Cats and dogs and kangaroos. Jamison up to the 17, 18-yard line. First and 10 for the Roos. Let's see if they can add to it. Great first half on both sides of the ball, especially offensively. Terranova gets a first down on this run. Now 9 rushes, 52 yards. He's done some of his damage through the air as well. He'll get another handoff straight up the middle and pick up 3. Yoakum in the gun. Looking to throw here. Finds a man underneath. Freeland's having a good night. Just short of the first down. So 3rd down and inches, and they have Vincent Terranova lining up to take the snap in the Wildcat. They ran this once last week. Fake to Morig. He's going to throw to Morig. And there he goes. Down the sideline. Inside the 20. All the way down to the 14. Jamie Morig on the pass from Vincent Terranova. The guy can throw too. I mean, it's an easy throw, but hey, he got it to him. What a play that was. Utah did not see that coming. They did not cover Morig at all. And now they'll set up the screen to Terranova. He can catch and run. He can run, throw, and catch. Gain of 6. From the 8-yard line. In the pistol. Short motions. Terranova. First down and goal coming up. Yoakum back to pass, pressure, throws. Oh, and now it's nearly picked off. He threw it behind Vreeland. Maybe the ball slipped out a little bit. It has been pouring down rain. And now it's getting to the point where it's going to be hard to throw and catch. And maybe players will start slipping on the field. Toss play. Terranova, stiff arm, and then tackled by the second defender to get there. It'll be 3rd down and goal. Roos trying to get it in the end zone for the 4th time tonight. Play action. Over the middle, touchdown. Mason Short. Short has been a weapon this season so far. 31-7. 9-play, 81-yard drive. The fans here are loving it. It's a warm night. They don't mind the pouring rain. Their Roos are dominating. They're just having fun. The students are getting drunk. They're the number 2 team in the country, defending national champions. They still haven't lost a game in program history. Life is good on the campus of UMKC. Play action. Bird Ficklin throws incomplete as he just had to get rid of that ball before he was drilled by Austin Boone. Now second down. Up the middle. Oh, look at the moves there. Broke a tackle, made a nice juke. Decent little highlight there for Riley. An 11-yard pickup. Inside of 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Quick pass. Nowhere to go. Immediately tackled there. So it's 2nd and 12. The rain's getting a little lighter. But it's still coming down just a bit. Ficklin moves to his right and is sacked by Austin Boone. First sack of the day. Boone will get a few this season. He can wreck a backfield. 4-man rush on 3rd down and 19. Ficklin is sacked again. Austin Boone once again. 2 sacks in a row. I told you to get some more. Here's the punt on 4th and 28. There's Jamison going all the way back to his own 16 to receive this punt. UMKC starts this drive, 1st and 10, up 31-7. Looks like the rain is just about let up, just in time for Vincent Terranova to take this option pitch down the sideline, all the way out of bounds at the 31 of Utah. Man, this UMKC Roos offense is just a wrecking crew. So many guys can come at you from different places. Here's Vreeland on the reception to the 17. Who do you even game plan for? Who do you try to stop? Quick pass over to Barchers. He has some room. Picks up 4. Yoakum's now at 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. Phenomenal night from the sophomore quarterback. And he gives it to Terranova. Terranova's immediately tackled. Terranova a little slow to get up, but he is going to get to his feet eventually here. 3rd down and 7. Yoakum looks, and he's sacked for the 2nd time tonight, back to the 25. So that'll force the Roos to kick a field goal. Dean Epperson from 42 yards out, and it's right down the middle. 34-7. Kick is away from the goal line and drilled at the 17. Man in motion on 1st and 10 for Utah. Ficklin. That might have been a backwards pass. There's a gain of 6. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, and a game that seems to be under wraps for the Roos. Play action. Ficklin will step up and run and get the 1st down. Or no, they're going to mark him short. That's insane. Even from the live look, you could tell that was easily a first down. Well, they'll get it there. Dylan Riley has not been a big factor today. Utah did not give him the ball early, and then they got behind very quickly. They'll hand it off again. Big hole for Riley, and then he gets smacked in the chin. What a hit that was. Well, that's the end of the third quarter. One more to go before UMKC improves to 2-0. There's some upcoming games, but those won't be on Roo TV. So we'll just skip past that. Graphics guy will get that off the screen, and we'll start the fourth quarter. Read option, Ficklin up the middle. Nice run for 12. Looking to throw here. He's pressured. Look out. Dumped all the way back at the 44-yard line. A huge loss of 17. What is he doing? Now second down and 27. Ficklin finds a man underneath, breaking a tackle. Boy, even when it's 34-7, UMKC is just making all of these completions so difficult, making them earn it. Third and long, rolling out right into Austin Boone. That designed rollout did not work. You gotta block the guys on that side first. So 4th and 25. They're actually going for it. And a sack. 5th sack of the night for the Roos. That's Jason Sharp that time. So, the starters are still out there, most likely for one more drive. Terranova picks up a couple here. And this is Barchers on the end around left side. Nothing doing there, so it's going to be 3rd down and 10. Well, they'll take note of that play. Maybe a play they don't run again. You never know. This time of game can be for experimentation. See what works and what doesn't. Short motions. Yoakum will keep and pick up a couple of yards. It's going to be a long field goal attempt of 51 yards for Dean Epperson to try to make it 37-7. Kick on the way, and it's good. Epperson's had to kick more field goals tonight than he's used to. Usually he's just kicking extra points. So 1st and 10 here for Utah. Keeper Ficklin going nowhere. 2-yard loss, 2nd and 12. Go over the middle is complete for the 1st down. 5 minutes to go. Topugutaku in motion, the tight end. First name Stone. Gets the catch here. Man, we spotlighted him before the Utes' first drive, and he really hasn't been a factor. Brandon Vreeland has, though. Ficklin completes this one for the first down. Desmond Roebuck is pretty good receiver for the Utes, but just about everyone's been shut down tonight by this UMKC defense. That's shut down too. They still have the starters in on defense, probably their last drive. Second down and 13. I wouldn't expect the UMKC offense, their starters, to be out there their next drive if they have one. Now 3rd and 7. Ficklin drops back, fires over the middle, and they get the first down and keep the drive going. That'll bring us to the 2-minute timeout. So now, after that 2-minute timeout, they will put in backups on the field for UMKC. I think the starters have earned these last 2 minutes off. Job well done. Utah still has the starters out there. They're trying to make this more respectable as Dylan Riley takes that down to the 28. Oh, what a win this is going to be for the Roos, as they looked dominant once again. Last week, it was 38-7, and this week it's 37-7. That's just about as consistent as you can get. Ficklin over the middle, too high. Third and 12 with 41 seconds remaining. Handoff. 4th down and 7 now, and they will send out the field goal unit. They're going to try to get 3 more points on the board, and they got it. Good for them. Well, this game's over. The UMKC Roos are 2-0 as they defeat the Utah Utes. What a performance once again by UMKC. And you saw it all on Roo TV. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time here on Roo TV.